Hi there, it's Amanda June Haggerty, and this is my video for my IndieGoGo campaign to send me to the Surrey International Writers Conference. What I've done is I've written half a story where the aliens are invading, and I have to go to the Surrey International Writers Conference in order to learn how to write the ending to the story. So it's just a little fun project, and the conference itself is pretty steep ticket, about $600, and you know that's pretty big expense for anybody, especially a writer. So I want to try and make as much of that as I can. If I don't make it all, I'm still gonna go. I could go for one day, or I'll probably manage to scrounge up some money from my budget. But I'm trying to make as much as I can for that $600 ticket, and I've got a couple of cool bonuses for if I make that or more. That would be great. But if not, still gonna go, and I'm still gonna be very grateful for everybody who donates to the campaign and have lots of fun. And I'm going to my basic reward for all of you is that I'm going to finish the story that I started that you can see in my campaign, and give you an ending for that. And let's see, I've got it all printed out here. So what I'm going to get out of this is I'm going to go to this really awesome workshop-based conference where there's like tons of authors whose names you might recognize: Chuck Wendig, Anne Perry, Diana Gabaldon, all kinds of people. But it's like a big conference, but it's a small conference feel. So you're just wandering around talking to people, and big authors and little authors, and everybody are mixing and mingling and having a great time. So I just really like the atmosphere there. Plus, you learn a lot from all these people who know a lot more than you do, and you also just get to make a lot of friends. I mean, that's the thing I like best about a conference, is not meeting Diana Gabaldon, but meeting Joe and Mary Writer, and connecting with them on Facebook, and then they become friends who are part of your network, and it's really, people that you meet there are very interesting, and they go on to do things that you would never expect, and you're just thinking, this is just some writer person just like me, but then they do something, they have a project that they do later that's awesome and interesting, and you get to be a part of it because you're their friend. And that's kind of one of my favorite parts of cons. So the other thing you get out of it is you get these blue pencil sessions with famous, well-known, or even regular old writers who just know what they're doing, and they can sit down, read some of your stuff, and then give you tips on it. You also get pitch sessions, which are a little bit less of a thing for me, because I'm really pro self-publishing, but it might be fun to sit down with a editor or an agent and just do a pitch and see what they think. Anyway, who knows? They might offer me like 6 figures, and then I'd be like, huh, self-publishing, whatever. Anyway, so let's see what's here on my list. Okay, so what everyone gets out of this is I might learn how to write my way out of a wet paper bag, or an alien invasion, which is that basic story that I'm promising to finish once I go to the conference. So, even if I don't make the 600, I'm going to finish the story. So don't you worry about that. You don't have to contribute, but you can if you want. So let's see what else. I get to make all those connections with interesting human beings, not just my characters. It's really important for a writer to get out of the house sometimes and talk to real people. I might finally learn the mysteries of the semicolon. Actually, I should learn the mysteries of the comma too, because I kind of just like splatter my page with commas sometimes, like I'm shooting from a machine gun or something, and then other times I'll just have no commas whatsoever. And of course you should know where the pause is. I mean, don't you read my mind? Anyway, So yeah, I need to learn some of those things. They probably won't teach me. You know what? That's what editors are for, right? Anyway, I also have this like really cool crow costume that I came up with just after Halloween last year, and I've been dying to wear it somewhere, and I had a couple opportunities to wear it, and then I chickened out. And this conference has a costume thing on the Friday night dinner. So that's going to be one of my bonuses. If I make the whole 600, I will post a photo of myself wearing the costume out in public at the conference. So that's going to be one of the things I get to do, and then also have to do if I make that full 600. It'll be like keeping me to it until I can't chicken out. Anyway, let's see what else. I will learn to write more better. And you will enjoy my stories more better. That's my promise to you, so that when you do get to read that final chapter of that alien invasion story that I started, it will be a little bit better. Let's hope. So, okay. So the perks. You're gonna get the basic story. I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna give you the final chapter. The other perks are you can cast a character, like you can give me a name of someone you like or someone you don't like, and tell me whether you want them to be a good guy or a bad guy. So it's like a good way to like immortalize yourself or your pet or something, or get your revenge on your nosy neighbor or something like that by making them a bad guy in the alien invasion story. So, you can also, I call this my write your way out of this one, level, because you can give me a scenario or a situation or a phrase or some kind of writing prompt that I have to use in the final chapter of the story. So that will be a lot of fun for you to try and mess with me and put me in a challenging situation to write myself out of. I have like one little rule though, like no vampires. It's an alien invasion story. Do I have to explain? I mean, I don't have anything against vampires, but they're just in every story right now, and let's keep them out of this one, right? Okay, also make me perform like a monkey, like this. So I'm going to read, like for everybody who donates at this level, I'm going to read on video. So the first thing I'll do is, of course, read the completed story, and then the more people who donate, I'm gonna make a video for every person who donates for that level. And I've got a song that I wrote when I was 15. I'm sure I have plenty of bad poet. Whoops, sorry, my table's shaking here. It's like an earthquake. Ah. I have bad poetry, I'm sure. I have short stories, chapters of things that I'm working on. I can come up with a whole bunch of stuff that I can sit here and video on my shaky table and perform like a monkey for you. Then also here's one for you. One day when I'm famous, you'll want this one. You will get your very own signed copy of the story printed on good quality multi-purpose paper, warm and fresh out of my printer, on normal printing, not that fast draft crap, and stapled together by one standard staple, and hand delivered to your mailbox by a member of the Postal Service. And each will include its own unique hand-drawn stick figure cover art page, right? I'm famous, you're going to want that one. Okay, so another perk is pick my brain. I'll sit down in a video on Google Hangouts with you. Maybe I'll do it a group thing. Maybe I'll do a one-on-one. I haven't figured that out yet, but you guys can ask me everything that I learned at the conference, and I will try to regurgitate it for you. So, and then the final, and that's like a writer perk, because I know a lot of my friends who are going to be doing this donating for me, I hope, are writers. So, so then that one, and then this final one are writer perks. So critique from a master, because once I get back from the conference, of course I'm going to be a master, right? You can give me 10 pages of your own work, and I will give you a critique of that work. And I'm going to be brutally honest, so Just make sure you understand that before you give me your stuff. All right. So then I have a goal hitting bonus, which I told you already. I'm going to take a picture of myself dressed in that crow costume if I hit the $600. And push goals if I make more than $600, which is going to be nice if I do that, because then I can afford actually a hotel room and not sleeping in my car, and stuff like that. And I will be doing for that. I will do extra chapters. So instead of just writing one final chapter, right? I mean, it's a pretty complex story, that alien invasions, right? Especially if you guys are sending me challenges and names to put in and stuff like that. I don't know how many chapters yet, but I'll write at least one middle chapter and then a final, and probably maybe a couple of chapters. I don't know. We'll see. So, again, if I don't make the money, I'm still going to go. It's just nice for me to get a little extra help with this. And also, it is my birthday coming up, so some of you are my family and friends, and you're thinking, what should I get Amanda for her birthday? Well, here you go. So you can also give me more than just money. You don't have to contribute something to help me out, right? Or if you can only contribute enough to buy me my ice cap and donut for the day, then, but you wanted to give me more, well, here's how. Share the campaign. Send it to your friends, encourage them to help a writer out. Oh, sorry, my Canadian accent came out there just then. Sorry. Anyway, share it, spread the word, get some other people to donate money in your stead, right? Also, reads and reviews. I have work up in a lot of places. I have a story called Clean Slate. It is available at pretty much anywhere you can buy an ebook. And it is free, even on Amazon. And you can download it and read it. And it's a short story. I call it a novelette because it's a little bit longer than short stories size. But it takes about an hour or two to read. So, it's not a long commitment. And you can give me some reviews, and I would appreciate that. So, then also I have stuff on Wattpad. Yeah, Wattpad. It's wattpad.com, yes. And it is just a place where you can share chapters, like a couple chapters at a time, serially, and it's free, and you don't even have to sign up for Wattpad to read it. You do have to sign up to comment or vote. But, if you want to read my stuff and send me feedback, because that's stuff I'm posting on Wattpad I'm still working on, then that'd be fun. I also have scenes that I've written on Google Plus at hashtag by Amanda June Haggerty. That you can find and comment on and +1 and share. And I have a website, AmandaJuneHaggerty.com, and you can check that out if you like. There's all kinds of ways that you can help a writer out. There's my Canadian accent again. So I really appreciate all the feedback that you could give, or your contributions that you can give to the campaign. Thank you for checking it out, watching this long video, and reading my long story and campaign stuff and all that stuff. If you've gotten to the end of this video or the bottom of my campaign, you are totally amazing. If you've read my stories, you rock. You are my heroes, basically. So come rescue me. Donate to my campaign. Bye.